Hey guys, hello. Okay, let's talk about Lincoln Memorial Cent or Lincoln Penny. Do you have it? Penny to look for the year 1961. 1961, no mint mark, and 1961D and 1961S. I have some information here. Okay, let's read the information. Information I got. Okay, here we go. Find out if you have a 1961 D penny valued up to $5,000. All 1961 pennies are worth more than face value. 1961 no mint mark penny value. The 1961 penny with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced a total of 753,345,000 Lincoln Memorial Cents that year. Of course, that's a lot of pennies, and that's one reason most 1961 pennies aren't worth very much. They simply aren't rare. So why don't you see them in circulation all that much? It's mostly because people are saving all pre-1982 Lincoln Memorial pennies for their copper content, which makes up 95% of the metallic composition for these coins. With 1961 pennies, the other 5% is tin and zinc. Today, the copper in a typical 1961 penny is worth about two times the coin's base value. How much they worth? All 1961 pennies with no mint mark, including the worn ones, are worth about 2 cents each. Higher quality 1961 pennies, including the ones that look new, are worth around 10 to 20 cents each. The record price for a 1961 no mint mark penny is claimed by a specimen graded by Professional Coin Grading Service as MS67RD. It sold for $5,720 in a 2013 auction. Okay, moving on to 1961 D penny value. The 1961 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint and contains a D Mint mark under the date on the obverse head side of the coin. The 1961 D Lincoln Memorial Cent is the most common penny from that year, with a mintage of 1,753,266,700, with nearly 2 billion specimens struck. The 1961 D Lincoln Cent is hardly a rare coin, even though very few seem to turn up in circulation anymore. As with the 1961 Billy Lincoln Cent, 1961 D pennies have been widely saved by the public due to the value of copper in the coin. How much they worth? Worn 1961 D pennies have a value of about 2 cents each. Uncirculated 1961 D pennies, the ones that have nowhere at all, are generally worth about 10 to 20 cents each. The most valuable 1961 D penny was graded MS67RD by Professional Coin Grading Service and sold for $4,406.25 in a 2014 auction. Okay, moving on to 1961 proof penny value. The United States Mint struck a limited number of 1961 pennies that were made just for coin collectors. These collectible coins, called proofs, were struck on polished blanks by specially prepared dies and have mirror-like surfaces. Proof 1961 pennies were made at the Philadelphia Mint and they appeared in 1961 proof sets. A total of 3,028,244 proof cents were struck in 1961. While they weren't distributed into circulation. 1961 proof pennies can be bought today from coin dealers. With more than 3 million specimens struck, the 1961 proof Lincoln Memorial cents are very common and most are not very expensive to buy. How much they worth? The typical value for a 1961 proof penny is $1 to $2. The most valuable 1961 proof penny was graded PR69D Cameo by Professional Coin Grading Service and sold for $4,320 in a 2018 auction. Okay, important. What is the grade of your 1961 pennies? Okay, that's all for the 1961 Lincoln Memorial Cent or Lincoln Penny. I hope I was able to provide some information for coin collecting. Bye for now and have a great day.